Hello. How is everybody doing? Hi, thank you for joining. What's going on? It's been like a couple weeks now. Hello, hello. Hi, Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you for joining. Lala, girl, thank you for joining. Glad you're here. Y'all, it's a new year. It is a new year. It is 2017. How is everyone doing? I hope great. I hope great. What is everyone up to? I feel like I haven't talked to you all in forever. And like forever. I've been working. So I decided to get away for a little bit. I'm actually in a different time zone, so I had to calculate it just right, trying to figure out, okay, if it's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, what time would it be here? But I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Oh man, so good to be back. So good to be back. Well, if you are not familiar with this channel, I want to welcome you to the Crown for Success Periscope channel. We are a fast-growing social network of smart, ambitious, talented women, and we help to coach you and mentor you to greatness and help you build a life and a career that you love with passion and purpose. That's what we do. So every day we have some beautiful people on here just speaking some different type of knowledge about love, relationships, career, self-love, style, all of that. I am Kenya Iman, and I am a style coach and regional vice president over North Carolina and Tennessee. So I speak a lot about self-love and your physical appearance because I feel like it's really all intertwined. And I'm one of those type of people where I see the beauty in everyone, and that's important. And so I love to help women think and feel their best and look their best, because that's important when it comes to taking on the world, maneuvering through the world with confidence and self-love. So important. So today, because it is now 2016 and it is my first Periscope for 2016, we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions and it's setting goals for yourself. But however, it's kind of sad because most people, when they set these New Year's resolutions, they typically tend to fail. And so I want to tell you why most people fail at their New Year's resolutions and steps that you can take to help you stay on track. So, like, New Year's resolution is like a big buzzword around this time of year. And it makes people go crazy. Like, they set a million goals, these drastic goals. My mom likes to call them fantastic goals. And we're already setting ourselves up for failure. I can commend, everyone for wanting to be a better a version of themselves, whether it's to lose weight, eat healthier, be a better person, save more money, whatever it is. Like, I commend you for wanting to reflect on who you were for the past year and wanting to set new goals and be a better person, a better version of yourself. However, there are ways of doing it. There are ways of setting New Year resolutions to where you can actually obtain them, and you're not setting yourself up for failure, which is important. All right, so typically, people set themselves up for failure, and I came across this statistic. I can't tell you where I got it from, but 50 to 80% of people fail their New Year's resolutions. That's a large percentage of people, and I don't want you all to find yourself within that category. So I'm going to help you figure this out. And people set goals that are too broad, too big, way too many. They're completely unrealistic. Completely unrealistic. Man, I hope my phone doesn't ring. I just realized that I forgot to turn the ringer off. Oh well. But they're completely unrealistic. So these are some steps that you can take to help you stick to your New Year's resolution, but it starts with setting yourself up right to begin with from the beginning. So be honest with yourself, guys. And these are tips that we've talked about already. However, these are great reminders when it comes to setting goals for yourself for 2017. So be honest with yourself. That's the best thing that you could ever do in life, is be honest with yourself. Always be realistic. Set great goals, but continue to set goals that are higher and higher. But start with something that's true and honest with what you're capable of doing. But next is stick to 1 or 2 goals. Like, don't have goals where you're like, I'm going to lose 100 pounds. I'm going to save $100,000. You know, I'm going to be the nicest person on earth. I'm going to wake up every morning to work out. You sound ridiculous. Like, you're not going to do it. More than likely, you're going to stick to the same thing you've always done year after year after year, and nothing will ever change. You're still going to be that person, and that's not what you want. So stick to 1 or 2 things that's really, really going to elevate the quality of your life. That's really going to benefit you the most. 1 or 2 things that's really going to be the most helpful in your transformation as a human being and to a better person. So stick to 1 or 2 things. I know most people say 1, but sometimes you can squeeze in a second one if it's, if it's reasonable, if it's realistic. Again, be honest with yourself. All right, so make SMART goals. SMART goals, let me break this down because this is an acronym. SMART. So the S means specific. You want to set very specific goals, not too broad, because when you set a broad goal, you're like, your mind is just going to be everywhere. You don't have something specific to focus on. Make sure it's measurable. You want to have goals to where you can put on the calendar, okay, week 2, I hit this part of the goal. Week 4, I'm moving right along. Week 6, I'm getting there. Make sure it's measurable. Make sure it's something that you can obviously see your progress. Make sure it's achievable. Again, be honest with yourself and be realistic. Make sure it's achievable. Make sure it's relevant to your life. Make sure it's not something that's just completely out of pocket to where you're gonna lose the passion for it at all. Like, just make sure it's relevant to you and how you're going to be a better person. T, make it time-based. Give yourself time frames, which really goes back to measurable for me in many cases. Make sure it's time-based. Give yourself specific time frames to achieve certain parts of your goals to make sure that you're reaching your goals. So what SMART goals does, it helps you set very specific and concrete steps to reach your goals, to reach your 1 or 2 New Year's resolution. And then make sure that you arrange your environment for success. This is so important. For example, so if you have a goal that you want to eat healthier, but your environment says that you have chips and candy and macaroni and cheese and loaves of bread in your refrigerator, you don't drink anything but juice, not even real juice. You're not setting yourself up to succeed. You've created an environment that's going to help you perpetuate what you've always done. Check your environment. Check the people that you're around. If you want to eat healthier, let go of all the junk in your life. Set your environment up where there's water and there's fruit, and there's whole foods. There's good and healthy things for you to eat at any moment. So if you set up your environment, it's going to help you be way more successful with what you're trying to achieve. And your environment is so important to your mental thoughts, to you reaching your goals. It has to be in place. So make sure that you are arranging your environment for success so that you can win, so you can reach your goals. All right. And the last one is make yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable, but on the flip side, celebrate your successes. We can be so hard on ourselves, and we really can way harder than other people. However, it is important to hold yourself accountable. It is important to say, oh, okay, I had this goal, I've not met it, I've slipped once or twice. Figure out why you're slipping and change it. Be committed to your goals. Be committed to a better version of yourself. But on the flip side, when you reach your goals, when you hit your mini milestones to your greater goal, celebrate. Like, for me, when I celebrate, it tends to be me buying myself something. But that's how I keep myself going. Like, I love to treat myself, and y'all know I will treat myself all day. However, I'm not afraid to do the work in order to treat myself. And so that's really, really important when it comes to your New Year's resolution. So, New Year's resolution can be a buzzword, and it can be so cliche. However, use it to where it works for you. Don't let it just be something you say year after year. My New Year's resolution, I have 100 goals, and I'm going to do it. Because you're not. Pick one or two. Commit yourself to those one or two things that's really going to make you a better person. That's really going to broaden your horizons. That's really going to help transform you over time. And be committed to it. Make sure it's specific. Make sure it's measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. Be committed. Check your environment and make sure all is in alignment to help you succeed. And that's how you are going to meet your New Year's resolution. Don't fall in the trap with everybody else, the other 50 to 80% who does not reach their goals, because you can, but you have to be committed to it. All right. Oh man, it's so good to be on here again. I'm so excited. I feel like I haven't been on here for weeks, and it's probably only been like 2, but I've been so busy. And this is my first time being able to get some sleep and some rest. I'm not even in my normal time zone. But hey, I'm back, and I'm so glad to see you guys. Anyways, so don't forget I'm here every week on Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I come to you about self-love, self-actualization, style, all of those good things. But also we have many other fabulous women and coaches on here talking about so many other things with so many other tips that's really going to elevate the quality of your life and help you elevate your mind. So make sure you are subscribed to the Crown for Success Periscope channel so you can get our alerts. And make sure you tune in every day. Until the next time, much love, peace, and stay fly. And make sure that you are sticking to your New Year's resolution. All right, much love, guys. Bye.